Today we are joined by the founder and creator of Potapas, Jim Brussalian. Jim has transformed the traditional tortilla into a potato-based, healthier alternative that was the first of its kind. Gluten-free, vegan, paleo-friendly, and non-GMO. From his kitchen in San Diego, California, Jim took his food innovation experience from Baskin-Robins, Jack in the Box, and Taco Bell to creatively combine unique flours and starches the market has never seen before. Jim, thank you for joining me.
Thanks, Tyler. Good chatting with you, and I'm looking forward to this chance to share Potapas' story with you.
Great. Where did your love for food begin?
Well, I loved to cook when I was a kid. That's where I learned how to cook from my mom. And I loved science at the same time. So after I got my degree in biology from Johns Hopkins, I decided to put the two together and go for food science at University of Maryland. There I did my thesis on the nutritional study of yogurt, where I found that the health benefits of yogurt are due to the live and active cultures. They help break down the milk lactose and the milk protein so that it's more easily digestible and your body can absorb them more.
Wow, that's really interesting. So after college, how quickly did you begin working in the food industry?
Well, once I got my master's degree, I started to work for Baskin-Robins here in sunny California, where I was responsible for new product development, creating the new flavors of the month. We were the first to launch a sugar-free ice cream and a fat-free ice cream. We also launched a soft-serve frozen yogurt. Then I went to Taco Bell, where I worked on gordita, chalupa, created grilled stuffed burritos, and launched quesadillas. And then I went to work for Jack in the Box here in San Diego, where I live now. After that, I decided to go out on my own and do consulting in new product development, working with a variety of food and beverage companies, helping them, bring new products to market.
Wow. So at this point in your career, how did you come to start up a business?
Well, I love to create new products. I'm always playing around with ideas, and I wanted to satisfy my entrepreneurial bug. So I decided, let me create a product and start a business with it. So I had a number of ideas, and I chose to start with a tortilla.
And Jim, what did you see in the marketplace?
Well, gluten-free was hot. Allergen-free was hot, still is. But it's really part of the bigger picture of consumers wanting better food products. They want to know what they're eating. They want to feel good about what they're eating. So it's more about food awareness and transparency and creating products that fill and satisfy these consumer needs. So whatever product I developed had to satisfy these consumer needs as well.
So knowing all that, how did you get your brand going?
Well, thinking about tortillas, they're either made with corn or wheat. So I thought, well, what else could be used as a base? Well, I love potatoes, especially French fries. So I thought, could I use potatoes? Also, everyone loves potatoes. So even though these tortillas would have a twist, consumers would embrace them quickly.
And how did you get the name Potapas?
Well, as I was developing the product and trying to think of a name, first I thought of the most obvious: combine potato with tortilla and call them Potillas. But I couldn't get a trademark on that. So we had to brainstorm hundreds of other names, and we finally came up with Potapas, which is combining potato with tapas. So that's the brand name we came up with. Then we had to design the logo. So I brought on a graphic designer here in San Diego who created the Potapas logo. So it's got colors that really pop off the shelf. The font of the logo I'm really happy with because it looks contemporary but has some South American roots. And we also give the product attributes on the package. And then on the back, we've got more information, the nutritional and how to use it. So the package really pops off the shelf and really helps differentiate the product from the consumer. So I think we've done a great job with the name and the branding to get the message out about Potapas.
I couldn't agree more. Now, why potatoes as a base, and what other ingredients are you using?
Well, potato, I thought was a cool idea to use as a base. But what kind of potato? Fresh potatoes. I looked at shredded potatoes. I looked at potato flour, potato starch, and I finally settled on potato flakes, which I have here in this bowl. These potato flakes are used to make mashed potatoes, and I found that worked best. Then I needed to look at some other ingredients because I didn't want the tortillas just to have empty calories. I wanted protein and fiber. So I looked at a variety of flours and came up with garbanzo bean flour, which I have here. Garbanzo bean flour is an excellent choice of vegetable protein. And then for fiber, I'm using cassava flour. Cassava is the plant that tapioca starch comes from, but we're using the whole flour from cassava, and it's become much more widely used in the gluten-free segment. Then I'm also adding more fiber using chicory root inulin fiber. This is a prebiotic dietary fiber that helps with digestion. And then I have to bring it all together, right? So I'm using a gum called konjac gum, which I have here. And this konjac gum is derived from a type of sweet potato. It's a natural gum, and it brings all the ingredients together to make it work as a tortilla.
So then what did you think about the taste? How did it come out?
Well, consumers tell me the taste is great. And the potato in combination with the garbanzo flour gives the tortillas a savory potato flavor, which consumers love, and it goes great with any filling. Then the potatoes also help give the tortillas a soft and pliable texture in working with the cassava flour. A lot of the tortillas in the marketplace, gluten-free tortillas, are kind of cardboard-like and have a bland flavor. But Potapas, because we're using potatoes and these special ingredients, the combination really deliver on the savory flavor and soft, pliable texture, which consumers love and keeps them coming back for more. Let me also add that we have some new flavors. I'm kind of jumping ahead, but we started with the original potato Potapas. Then I said, well, what else could we use? What about sweet potato? So we made sweet potato Potapas, and I'm using sweet potato puree that you can see here. We add that to our base recipe, and that has a nice, mild sweet potato flavor. Consumers have come to love that. And then the third tortilla that we introduced was veggie medley. And, plant-based foods are hot. Kale, spinach are hot items. Vegetable proteins are hot. So I said, let me see if I can hit all of those features in our veggie medley. So we've got beautiful spinach powder, kale powder, we have carrot powder, and then we have pea protein, so that these tortillas have double the protein of the other two and have a beautiful balanced veggie flavor.
What's next or planned for any new products?
So now we have 3 delicious varieties in our product line. We have original Potapas, we have sweet potato Potapas, and we have veggie medley. So in thinking about new products and how we can expand our brand into other areas beyond tortillas, and use potatoes at the same time, I'm thinking, well, what about potato bread? How about a gluten-free version of potato bread? So we're working on some ideas around that. What about pita bread. Well, that's our lead idea right now. I've created a recipe using potato, cassava flour, and plantain flour, which has gained quite a bit of use in gluten-free baking now. And what we're able to do with that is create a pita bread that's gluten-free, and we're going to call that Potapas Pockets. So you can just take that bread, toast it, cut it open, and stuff it with your favorite sandwich ingredients. Think about stuffing it with falafel. It would be delicious. So please look for that in the future.
And tell us about your e-commerce platforms.
Well, since we're in a few markets across the country, I get calls and emails from consumers all across the country wanting Potapas. So one thing that we've done is we've partnered with our distributor, who's KeHE. Now, they've established an e-commerce program, a platform where they can ship products out from their distribution center. I have not been able to do that because I'm not set up to take orders and pack the product up for shipping. So my distributor KeHE has that capability. So we've partnered together, and now we're able to offer all the products in various case pack sizes and single packs on Amazon and on our online store. So now you can get Potapas delivered right to your door anytime you like.
And before we wrap up, do you want to share anything else with us before we leave?
Well, I'd like everyone to try Potapas Tortillas. I know you'll love them, just like all the customers that have been buying them. They tell us all the time how much they love Potapas and how important they've become as part of their lives. And the whole family enjoys them. They go great with any filling, and you can make great tacos, breakfast tacos, roll-ups, quesadillas. You can use grilled chicken or steak. You can do vegan options. You can do paleo options since they're grain-free. That's hot right now. So please give Potapas a try. Look on our website for locations of stores, or if you want to find out the links to online shopping. And then follow us on Instagram. We have a lot of recipes being posted on Instagram from us and from our fans. It's incredible how our fans are using Potapas. It's very exciting to see. And then follow us on Facebook as well. So thank you again, and I really appreciate this opportunity to talk about Potapas with you.
Folks, that was Jim Brussalian from Potapas Tortillas. And once again, I'm Tyler Cuda from Scupecommerce. Thanks for joining us.